Hey there guys, we are back with some more Rogue Tower, and today I will probably continue to do the same build from our last video. However, I'm gonna try if I could, if since last time we only survived up to 39 levels, if I'm not mistaken. This time we'll try the quadruple defense if we can survive 39 levels or even less. If I could survive 39 levels, meaning I was just it's just skill issue, and if I can't, it is also skill issue. But anyway, grab your drinks, guys. Grab your snacks. Everybody, let us play some Rogue Tower. Okay, so first things first, misplacing a tower. So if you haven't watched my previous video, my basic tactic for this run is first of all having a lookout tower. That is first and foremost the most important part. Our second one is to upgrade our ballista towers. I'm gonna show through all of my thought process over here as we're playing, and then as we'll go along and place some our ballistas in the early game, we make sure to this is so bad, man. We make sure to upgrade both our ballista and lookout towers to deal with most of the damage as well as most of the enemies at the early game. Once we reach to a point wherein the enemies are already like being, how do I say this? Hold on, let me just get some upgrades over here like the longbow. So once the enemies are pretty much covered in our early game, like we have some already lookout towers that are placed perfectly, we have some ballista towers already going how do I say this, already doing their darnest best to deal with our enemies. Then we go for our frost keeps. Then we upgrade our frost keeps. Once the frost keeps are upgraded, in the late game we transition to the radar towers to deal additional damage. Last time we just got screwed by the amount of enemies that spawned. I wasn't able to destroy the enemies that spawn as fast as I can, so we kind of got screwed on that one. But either way, I think I'm still confident that we could reach later levels here. The only difference is, like, in this time, we are... Obviously, there are more lanes that I need to cover. However, if we can defend them, like, perfectly, if we could play some towers left and right, I think we have a chance here to at least reach the same levels as we did in our previous run. The problem is, unlike our previous run, we are not as lucky in this run as compared to our previous one. But we're like, how, why, how, when, huh? Because in previous run, all of our upgrades were like going our way, and I'm not sure if we can replicate that in this run. Like, as you can see, I'm struggling to deal with just the basic enemies. Like, imagine if I had to deal with like the later enemies, and I need to also expand these guys at least just by a little bit, so that look at this, so that at least we are able to handle them as we go along. Also, we don't have any much towers in this side, so I'm kind of worried. However, at least we got our freezing. All things considered, our freezing is pretty much fine. I think we could afford to get frost keeps now. The question is, where will I put them? Like, where do I place them? Do I place them over here? And then do I place another one over there? Like that, those are the real questions we're trying to answer in this run. And yeah, look at these are pretty worrisome. They're going to spawn a lot of units. I'm not able to destroy them in this area. Kind of worried, but hopefully the longbow and everything could help me. Never mind. They absolutely got through everything. Okay, let's get all of our upgrades right there. Let's also place like more towers over here to stop them. And I'm trying to make sure that in this area, at least most of these guys are able to handle them without any help. Especially that this area would be our boss lane. I think that if we place enough ballistas here, we could at least stop most of our enemies from dealing any more damage. I need a mana sustain, that's for sure. And as much as I want to, I will not deal with enemies. Okay, I'm gonna place one over here. Hopefully that should be enough. And then I'm just waiting for some mana sustain. If I can get some mana over here, and I think we are pretty much already done with our defending. Okay, we'll have our last lane over here. Just trying my best to deal. Never mind. Those were a lot of minions that got through, and I need to expand this one even more. Really? No mana sustain? Is this how we're going to do this game, huh? Is this how am I going to deal with this slander? Okay, now at least we should be able to defend this. Nice. And this should be fine. We are going to lose some mana here because we are going to run out of mana, I mean. Okay, now our next problem is probably coating this area with some snow. As you can see, our freaking towers here are not doing as great as expected. So I'm just waiting for some mana. Let's just get this just in case we don't get any mana in our chest. And then let's upgrade our everything else. Increase their speed just by a little bit. Savings again should be nice. Vampiric Snow. Really? Really, game? Really, game? Really, game? Among all the upgrades, no mana. Okay, game. Okay, fair enough. I will try to do my best here. I will make do with what I have. With the amount of mana this game is giving me. You could just hear my emotion right now. With the amount of mana that I need to sustain in order to make things work. Sorcery. At least we get some sorcery here. You might be running like, what's my game plan here, guys? Like, what am I thinking? What is my overarching plan? Still the same, honestly. Even the game won't give me the precious mana that I need. However, I'm just going to try to expand it as we go along here. I think I'm going to place like this tower over here, probably. Like over here. Just to cover this general area while these guys are doing their darnest to defend. I think I'm gonna place the last lookout tower over here. That should help us. Lifesteal would give us some more. Finally, mana crystals. That should help us. And I will try to expand here. Place you. I will place... Okay, deep freeze. Thank you. I will place a lookout tower just by this spot. So at least that area should be able to have some additional defenses as well. I'm gonna expand this one more time just to make sure like we have ample time to defend this one. And now I'm just hoping to expand this one. Hopefully it would split so that there would be less enemies spawning on the sides. While I'll just continue to defend this general area. Deep freeze is just... I will just continue to upgrade them while we continue to upgrade our frost keeps. Place you over here. More mana siphons. That should be enough. And then probably I'm just going to... Oh no, there are a lot of things that are going through. Probably I'm going to spam like a lot of these snow things in this relatively general area. Frostbite, thank you. Snow. I don't want to increase their maximum slowness because I don't want any of these guys to get the wrong idea. Just make sure. I think like literally just probably a snow in this area with increased range should be enough to help us in this one. Blizzard, yes. For example, this one. If we just increase their range, I think we should be able to defend this area like that. I think that should be fine. Keyword think. And the goal is not to necessarily, stop them. Our goal is to just make sure these guys are frozen just enough time to keep our to make sure our other towers are able to do their job accordingly. And if you remember, one of my best runs in like the solar tower game, aside from cannons, is the Frosky, because they are absolutely getting slowed to oblivion. I forgot I need to take note of this side as well, though. Saved. We actually got through that. Conductive snow. And frugal. I think that should be fine. And I think this is a sign that I need to add additional defenses to this area. Probably here is like a good idea in general. Yes, thank you for the split. I'm actually glad that that area is splitting. Place one probably over here-ish. That area. Still getting some mana, so I think we're fine. Even though we have lifesteal, so I'm not pretty sure if that is an accurate representation. But like, yeah, look at this. We are absolutely doing well. Except for this area. We're really struggling in this area, huh? This is the boss lane. Okay, increase the range. That should be nice. And this one. And then increase their shields. Let's go here. Make sure we have enough towers over here. Probably here is a good spot. I'm just thinking out loud. Place you here. And my goal is to make sure we have 90% slow. So even if with all the upgrades and stuff, and with all the damage, our Frost Keeps would be doing wonders for us. Just make sure we defeat like most of them. And our Frost Keeps can do the rest. Like the AoE and everything. And this could be a good opportunity for some Golden Forest, because there are a lot of trees over here. Some over here, some over here. Casually just spread out everywhere. Come on, dude. Just get this right, please. Thank you very much. And once you spawn, you are pretty much done for. Come on. Please. Thank you. Crit chance, yellow snow. Give me that. Give me this. Cooling rods, perfect. Absolute zero, nice. Keep that in mind. And then I think one more over here. One more over here-ish. That should be a good spot. And then I'm just going to place as many mana siphons. I am going to die. I'm just dead. I just lost. I just lost the game. Oh my gosh. Okay, you know what? Just to make sure like the video is at least long enough, I'm just gonna go for Splitsville quadruple defense. Yes. I know. This is not a good idea. But oh my gosh, let's see how hard it is compared to the last one. Okay. We have some towers, perfect. Question is, do we have the power to stop them? Longbow, health, shield. Ooh, this is not looking good for us, guys. These are a lot of dudes. Crossbolts, yes. Night Watch should be fine. Oh, baby. This is so crazy. We might be able to just, push some few levels here. If we just have enough of the ballistas, I think we could actually push this through. Okay. Now I will just head for additional. Like, I will just go for a lane and just focus on that. Banditry could help us, but I'm not sure. I think that would kill us way quicker than I need to be. And then... Ooh, that was so close, man. Really too close for comfort. Yeah, my problem are these ones. on. Oh, ho, ho. Ooh, this is getting spicy. We could go for this because I think that's the only one that could help us. Oh my gosh, I'm dead. I'm alive. Are you kidding me? I'm still alive. How much defense does a freaking one fortification have though? Okay, okay, looking good so far. Looking good so far, guys. Looking good so far. Enchanted bolts. Grab this. I'm gonna keep expanding here. Hopefully that should lessen the amount of enemies that are going to spawn on this side. Okay, guys. Okay. Calm down. I believe in this. I believe in this power. And I believe in our ballista towers to do what their job description tells them to. Come on, come on. Okay, I think that's so far so good. Let's grab this in case we have in case we have the mana bolts thing. Sure, got this. Sorcery. Sure, why not? Advanced ballistics, that should be nice. Let's keep on placing towers over here. Honestly, looking good so far. Gold rush, give me more money. Okay. I'll get mana siphon first, okay? I'll get mana siphon first. I know. Just calm down, just calm the heck down. Oh my god, game over already. I was for sure expecting to survive just a few more levels here. But anyway, I'm gonna end that video right there. Hopefully you still enjoyed this video of Rogue Tower. If you did, be sure to click like. If you did, subscribe. If you want more upload universe every day, be sure to check them out as well. Hope to see you guys next time. Have a great day. Bye-bye.